Howdy all, I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Today I want to talk to you guys about a very important subject, the fans, the audience, the true fans, the ones who are the lifeblood of everything. And I want to just take a few minutes here to remind you and everybody else out there why the fans matter. We are coming to the end of this decade of destruction, as I like to call it lately, where the agenda-driven, ideological assholes, call them woke tards, call them SJWs, whatever the term is, they have massacred all our beloved franchises. They have left them in ruins. They have left it to us, those faithful, to cling to what we used to love, to the things that we know were great, and collect, to protect, and preserve them so that when another generation comes around, once this shit is over, once all the garbage has been swept aside, we will then say, here, everybody, here's what it was like in the olden days, before it was destroyed. And I present to you the good stuff, and you get to make the choice. But we got here, we have to be this way because all of Hollywood, Western entertainment, the studios, writers, directors, creators, this and that, they rejected the real audience. And that is one of the reasons it is all fallen apart for them, because there is no such thing as the modern audience. Let's just look at some of the latest examples of today, current right now. It is right now, May 2025. I'm gonna bring up a few clear examples of mistakes being made, mistakes that have been made and mistakes that are being made that will show why your IP, while your latest project will fail because you've pushed away the real fans for the modern audience. One of the best examples we, of course, can look at is Disney Star Wars. What did they do as soon as they bought it from George Lucas? They threw everything out. They said, famously, Kathleen Kennedy says, we don't have thousands of pages of source material. We don't have any of that. And that's not even all of it. That's just what I wanted to collect for my personal use and enjoyment. We don't have all this stuff, so we have to start over so that the fans won't be confused. Well, what did you get? You got the sequel trilogy, which on paper, gross, looks like it made a lot of money, but in fact, it didn't net any real profit. You've lost the real fan base. You rejected them for the Disney stan base, who only love everything after 2012. That being everything made by Dave Filoni, stuff made by Tony Gilroy, stuff made by Jar Jar Abrams, and a whole bunch of other ingrates, no talent losers who will push crap and say, oh, look, it's Star Wars, but in fact, it's not. Leading to the moment right here, I brought this up recently. Samba TV, the only direct metric we have to give ratings on Andor Season 2 right now. Everybody claiming Andor Season 2, it's great, everybody's enjoying it, it's mature Star Wars. Well, I showed you the other day, only 1.2 million people watched it over a 6-day period, and now Samba, with their new graphic, they got a new graphic now, they've changed it up. Andor Season 2 is there, but it's number 10 with their 3-episode premiere. Now, it might get a slight bump going into the next one because of the controversy surrounding the first 3 episodes, but that's not why you want to bring people into your IP, watching your shows. You don't want to bring them in over controversy. You want to bring them in because they want to be there. People might be watching Andor for the next controversy right now, not because it's stellar or good. But that's just the example. Disney Star Wars pushed away the real fans for the fake modern audience who are not anything. Just look at The Acolyte. The Acolyte, lowest rated Disney Star Wars ever. They canceled it. But then the petition, everybody signed a petition. Only 81,000 people signed it. Whoops. Looks like they got a few more since I last checked a year ago. A whopping 84,000. That's not a fan base. That's a stand base. That's nothing. So Disney Star Wars rejected their fans, and look where it is. The golden goose shits lead now, not gold. Moving on. Look at other things right now. Current day. Here's a current example of something that is about to explode because of controversy and bad choices. The Harry Potter TV series, the reboot from the movies and the books, should have been the grandest, biggest, most epic TV series of all time because the Harry Potter fan base is one of the only healthy fan bases still in modern day. They're happy, they're going to the theme parks, they're buying merch, they're still reading the books, they buy the movies when they release over and over again. They're happy, very, very happy people. You should have just given them a straight-ahead adaptation like you promised, but no. Max said, "Oh, we're gonna put in Black Snape," and then Black Snape has to join the ever-growing list of people shouting down J.K. Rowling for her opinion on the trannies. And there it is, right there. This should have been a win. An easy win. You just adapt the books and walk away. Everybody's happy. But no, you had to put an agenda. You had to appease stuff. And I'm not saying J.K. Rowling isn't agenda driven. On everything else, 99% of the world, she is a commie leftard. But on the one thing she disagrees with, the trannies, there's only one male and one female, biologically, nothing in between. She is public enemy number one. And one of the major characters to be portrayed in her new show, well, he's joined the list to shout her down. This is bad PR, and it's all done to appease the modern audience. So right now, the Harry Potter TV show may lose its audience for this one thing, race-swapping Snape, and then adding on top of it controversy that will not bring in people, but only push them away. Look around at the other franchises. We don't have to go through them all. We've mentioned it before. Doctor Who, what do you do after, at the time, 55 years of real doctors doing stuff? Oh, let's make it a woman. Let's make her incompetent. Let's make her unlikable. And then let's turn her into, after a fake David Tennant doctor, into an effeminate black gay man. And push away what's left of our audience, leaving it to 2 million or less on overnight views for this second Shooty Who's season. They did it all. They brought in Jodie Whittaker. They changed the lore. They did everything. That is what you do not do. You want to alienate your fan base. Look at Star Wars. Look at Kurtzman Trek. Look at Doctor Who. You want to alienate your fan base. Ruin the lore. Doctor Who has suffered irreparable damage because they ruined the lore. Now, it could be fixed, very simple, because of how the way Doctor Who works in terms of its rules, but that would take somebody with brave, and as I've been saying before, big old brass ones. It would take somebody to do that, but they're not going to do that. But they pushed away their audience in favor of the modern audience, and look where it is. Doctor Who is dead. R.I.P. Doctor Who. You could also say, look at the video game industry. An industry, and I'm going to say this, even though I have friends who are girls who game, it is a male-dominated hobby. But what do you do if you're Western gaming franchises? You make all the girls ugly in games. You make games that are broken. You make games that are going to lecture you. Dragon Age the Veilguard, we're looking at you. We're going to ruin everything that's glorious and beautiful, all for the sake of the modern agenda. And what happened with Dragon Age the Veilguard? You made it for the modern audience, didn't even sell, or maybe barely sold 1 million copies. And now it is destroyed BioWare. They're done. They're over. They're clinging to a dream with Mass Effect 4, and we don't even think that's really going to be good anymore. Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed, a long, disgusting, annoying chain of events of bending the knee to the modern audience. Oh, you have to have the women's this, you have to do that. Let's make a fake historical, an inaccurate historical representation of a sole black man in Japan. Let's make that the focus of our game and push away the audience. And what else are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do next? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna go under because nobody's buying your game. Nobody, you have to put out fake metrics. 1 million people playing the game, 2 million people playing the game. Meanwhile, former Ubisoft developers come out with Expedition 33, and they can honestly say, look, we've sold 1 million copies in 2 weeks. We're a small indie AA game, and we've sold 1 million copies. Ubisoft, massive company, can't even come out and admit they haven't sold copies. They've only got players. This is what happens when you reject your fan base for the modern audience.
You get nothing. You lose.
You do not pass go. You do not collect $200. You go directly to pop culture jail, where you're going to stay because nobody's going to pay any money to bail your dumbasses out. Fans are the lifeblood of everything. Without us, your heart doesn't pump, the blood doesn't flow. When you push us away and reject us, the body that is your IP, it dies. And you know what? A lot of us don't care anymore. We will, in our own ways, we will mourn that something's over. I have mourned extensively that the BioWare I knew, loved, and knew, that Dragon Age as an IP is dead. I have mourned it. I have moved on. I don't know if I can ever play the old games again, but I can still have my great memories and still talk about it with my buddies and pals. But I have nothing to look forward to there. I've moved on. And a lot of people like me have moved on as well. They're not clinging to the past. They're moving forward, and they're rejecting it. They are rejecting body type 1, body type 2. They reject it all. And in the end, once we walk away, we are not easily brought back. It's not easy to bring back fans once you've broken their hearts and broken promises. And I don't think there's anything a lot of these Western developers can do that can bring us back. So there you go, guys. Don't reject your fans. Don't reject your audience. Don't reject your blood, the lifeblood that makes you move and live, for the sake of the ideologically driven, agenda-driven assholes who are minuscule, teeny tiny percentage of people who actually purchase things and make an industry move and grow and evolve. Anyway, for now, guess I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Subscribe to me here on YouTube, where I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about fake fan Stan and SJW Fifis. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.